Hey everybody. So it is Sunday the 12th, and I am conveniently located in my bathroom. I mean, over my shoulder, I'm guessing you can see my toothbrush. Anyway, because I have a full house and I need to talk and I need people to shut up, and no one will. So it's a beautiful Sunday, and I'm feeling really great, and I'm having an amazing day. I, I wanted to talk more about this journey that I'm on. So it's been a week since I took my measurements. I have not taken them again. I am thinking that I won't drive myself crazy or insane. I will take my next measurements next Sunday. So I'm thinking in between every time I take my new measurements and my weight, I would talk a little bit about how my week went. And I think that that's crucial. So today has been an interesting day. We went food shopping to get more things. It's always difficult to cook in my home because, I live with people who aren't on a healthy eating kick. So it's kind of hard to convince people to eat everything brown, brown rice and, whole wheat bread, whole grain, brown pasta and flour and everything. So people get a little bit skeptical. But it's been going well, and I'm excited to cook tonight. I'm thinking we'll have some stir fry. I made that last night, and it was a big hit. Vegetable stir fry with steak. It was really good. So basically, all week I've been trying to minimize my portions, have small portions. I'm used to having 2 thighs for dinner, chicken pieces, not humans. Hello. But now I'm down to one, and I think that it's really important for me to just stay true to what I'm doing. I'm walking this Appalachian Trail in 22 months, and I'm supposed to walk long distance, obviously. The trail is 2,186 miles thick, and I don't get to walk very much. I mean, it is my fault. I won't lie. It's blazing outside, and by the time I wake up, even though I should be up super early, it is now in the hottest part of the day, and I just refuse. But I downloaded levels 1, 2, and 3 of Cardio Max Blast by Biggest Loser. The trainer is Bob, and it has been kicking my ass. I have a bad knee, so it's hard for me to do a lot of the lunges and squats, but I give it my all, and I try to take the weight off the way you're supposed to. The proper form is to use your heels, you dig into your heels and push your butt out. I didn't know that before I watched this DVD, and now I'm better at it. I really give it my all, and I do all 3 levels in one sitting. It's about an hour, and I try to do that twice a day. And then I want to implement, yes, there we go, implement walking up and down the steps of my walk-up in my apartment building with weights in my hand in the morning. But basically, I need to start walking long distances, and I live in the Bronx on the Concourse, which is these extremely long blocks, and just across the street. So I'm thinking that's what I'll do. I really have to get used to walking long distances if I'm going to make this trail. No matter how many months I take off to do it, if I am not used to it, I will fail, and I'm terrified of failing. I mean, I would understand that I would fail when I was fat, but I don't want to fail and being fit and knowing that I could have tried my best. So basically, that's what I'm doing. And just on another note, I was working out the other day and I felt like I was going to throw up. I really did. And that's when I knew I was going too far, maybe not too far. I mean, I've seen people throw up on The Biggest Loser, and when I watch Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition, people throw up. But I'm not going to lie to you, it made me cry. And I'll explain that. The reason why I cried, I think everyone has that moment when you're busting your behind in a workout and everything hurts. And I think for me, I looked at myself in the mirror And I've never felt this before, but as your body changes, you realize just how far you've come. And for me, it's not a good way, you know. I became so big. And I've never thrown myself a pity party. My mom always says you're not supposed to do things like that. Those are the kind of parties nobody wants to come to. So I've never thrown myself a pity party. I've always been real positive about losing weight and at least having faith that I can do it. But it was that moment, and I was so disappointed in myself. And I don't know, I felt like, how did I let myself get so far? Or the other F word, so fat. I mean, 300 plus pounds. I'm not saying there's anything, I can't lie. There is something wrong with being 300 plus pounds, but there is something also wrong with hating yourself. And I don't hate myself. I love myself. It has taken me a long time to get here. But I do. I just don't want to be overweight, and I don't want to die before I do the things I am destined to do. But it made me cry. You know what I'm saying? It made me, excuse me, it just made me regret things I've done in my life and the decisions I've made so far. And when it comes to my health, not my life, I really have had an amazing life. But I think it's time for me to change, and it just made me sit there and cry for a minute and think about where I'm heading and what I want to do with my life and where I want to go. So, excuse me, I have allergies. So basically what I'm saying is, not to make a long story short, I don't want to throw myself a pity party. I want to put myself down. I just want to stay strong, and I want to make it. So I'm doing this Biggest Loser every day. I am watching out what I eat. I am really, really focused on the food I put in my mouth. And just doing a lot of meditation and yoga and working out and prayer and keeping God as my number one. And just staying focused. I go back to school in 3 weeks, and it's on. 22 months, man. Let's do it. So, thanks, guys. I'll see you next week. Later.